Hi guys, I'm Alex. Thanks for clicking and welcome to this lesson on bad versus badly. Now, this lesson is a complement to a past lesson that I did on good versus well. And with bad versus badly, it's actually a very similar kind of case. So, very simply, first let's look at the parts of speech that bad and badly represent. As I have written here, bad is an adjective, which means that it describes either a state of something or someone or a feeling. Okay? So think of states and perceptions, feelings with bad. Badly is an adverb. Now again, an adverb usually modifies a verb. It can also modify adjectives and other adverbs, generally verbs though. And it describes how you do, how you perform, or how you react to something. Okay? So on the board, I have a variety of different sentences, and in all of them, you have to decide whether I should be using bad or badly to complete the sentence. So as we go through this, just always use these two definitions as a personal reference, okay? So sentence number 1 says, he felt bad or badly about missing her birthday. So, what do you think? He felt badly about missing her birthday, or he felt bad about missing her birthday? If we go back to the rules, if we're talking about feelings, it's always bad, okay? He felt bad. Now, if I said he felt badly about missing her birthday, this would mean that you're modifying the verb felt, and you're actually trying to say that he felt badly, like his sense, his perception of feeling, of touch is very poor, which doesn't make the sentence make any sense, okay? So, second sentence says, she did bad or badly on her chemistry exam. So let's look back here. How you do perform or react to something. Okay, how did she do on her chemistry exam? She did badly. She performed badly. Okay. I twisted my ankle. Okay, how did you twist your ankle? Well, really, really badly. Okay, so bad or badly, actually. And I think I gave you the answer. So how did she twist her ankle? The quality of the injury. She twisted it badly. When she twisted it in the moment of the action, it was really bad. So she did it badly. She did the action badly. Okay, sorry, I'm repeating myself a lot. Bad, badly. You will be sick of hearing these words by the end of this lesson. Next one. He is a bad singer, or he is a badly singer. Now, again, a singer, a person who sings a song, la la la, etc. And we're talking about the state of this person. What kind of singer is he? So we're modifying singer. So he is a bad singer. Now remember, badly, there's no verb here that you're modifying, right? You can't really modify the verb to be in this situation with badly. You can't say he is badly just by itself, okay? So next one, they felt bad or they felt badly about coming late. If we go back to the rules, feelings, right? So how do you feel? You feel bad, internal states. They felt bad about coming late. So they came to a meeting, they came to a party, a movie, something, and oh, sorry, I feel bad about that, okay? Next one, she danced bad or she danced badly at her recital. So maybe she dances ballet and they had a performance. A performance is like a recital. And she danced, you're talking about the quality of her dancing. So how you perform something, how you do something is, in this situation, badly. So how did she dance? She danced badly. Now, this tastes bad or this tastes badly. Now, what are we talking about here? Are we talking about this, whatever it is, whether it's a soup, a sandwich, a hamburger, a steak, doesn't matter. You're talking about the state of the thing. You're talking about the flavor, the taste, the internal state, okay? So when we go back here, this tastes bad. Now again, if we said, this tastes badly, the meaning would be that, let's imagine it's a steak. So this means that the steak can eat other things and that the steak tastes things badly, okay? It means that it doesn't have a sense of taste, that the steak can't taste things very well because its tongue is not good. Okay, so you can imagine the image is not very appetizing, I guess. I wouldn't want to eat a steak that was talking. Although before it's a steak, it's a cow, but that's another topic. Let's not get into that. And finally, their reasons didn't seem so bad. Okay, so here the subject is their reasons for doing something. Now, we're talking about how the reasons did something? Or are we talking about the state of the reasons, the quality of them? Okay, in this situation, when you have verbs like seem, or feel, or appear, generally we use the adjective form, okay? So their reasons didn't seem so bad. We're talking about the state of their reasons. Okay guys, if you'd like to test your understanding of this material, and again, go through bad, badly, do more examples like this, you can check out the quiz on ingvid.com, and I wish you guys luck. I hope that you don't do bad or badly on the quiz. You tell me which one is correct. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as always. Take care guys, I'll see you later.